What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You're now seeing our House Speaker Mike Johnson coming forth and detailing new evidence of corruption on the Attorney General Merrick Garland. This newest update, guys, doubling down on his promises that he had previously made to bring Merrick Garland to justice, guys, holding him accountable, holding his feet to the fire for all of his illegal actions, illegal acts as an Attorney General, guys. That be, illegally appointing that special counsel Jack Smith in order to get after Donald Trump, interfere with the 2024 elections, his blatant ignoring of the Oversight Committee's requests, subpoenas to get, the Robert Hur interviews and evidence of that nature, guys. I mean, this guy is just full on corrupt, guilty in that seat, guys. Mike Johnson is not going to let it go on any further. He's letting us know that in his newest update where he's coming out and making a statement, guys. I'm excited to get into the clip, see exactly what Mike Johnson has. So we're going to get straight to the update. I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end. So guys, get my thoughts on the back end. Also, YouTube pushes this video out. Definitely stick around till the end, you guys. But let's get straight to the clips. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, joins me now. Speaker Johnson, it's really a pleasure to have you. You just heard from President Biden, and he said the American people dissent, I dissent. What say you?
Kaylee, what we're seeing tonight is despicable and it is dangerous. The president has been trying to undermine our legal system. First, they weaponized the Department of Justice to go after his chief political opponent, which of course is Donald Trump. And now, when it doesn't work the way they planned it, the way they designed it, when the law gets in the way of what they're trying to do, now he's trying to undermine the Supreme Court itself. It truly is an unprecedented moment in American history. And it's at a dangerous time. President Biden showed the country that he is unfit to continue to serve in office. He does not have the capacity and the mental acuity to do it. And he's so desperate, now that everybody has seen that he's willing to turn on the system of justice itself. It's really a remarkable evening. Everything that we're watching is remarkable.
Speaker Johnson, your Democratic counterpart, Hakeem Jeffries, had a really curious quote. He talked about the extreme far-right justices being brought into compliance. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Look, there's all sorts of hyperbole tonight and just this fantastical, these hypotheticals they've made up. Future presidents are going to turn into assassins and all the rest. It's madness. Listen, remember this. The president and the vice president are the only two offices in our constitutional system that are elected by all the people. No one who is elected to that office is going to be prone to this kind of crazy criminal activity. What the court is saying here follows common sense and, of course, our Constitution as well. You have to have the president with the ability to make difficult decisions hourly, daily, and not be worried about rogue prosecutors going after them at some point in the future. I mean, the president can't operate if he has that kind of sword of Damocles hanging over his head. And that's very simply what the court ruled today. It should have been 9-0. It was only 6-3, and the liberal justices are playing along with the charade. I really do think it's a scary thing for them to undermine the court itself.
Speaker Johnson, in the wake of the debate performance from President Biden Thursday, you made these comments on the Hill. Let's listen.
There's a lot of people asking about the 25th Amendment, invoking the 25th Amendment right now, because this is an alarming situation. As I mentioned, our adversaries see the weakness in this White House, as we all do. But, unfortunately, it's not the House that gets to determine that. It's the cabinet under the Constitution, of course. It's the cabinet that makes that decision. I would ask the cabinet members to search their hearts. We hope that they will do their duty, as we all seek to do our duty, to do best by the American people. These are fateful moments.
Speaker Johnson, most of us haven't sat across from Joe Biden. You have sat across from the president. I'm curious if you've seen anything that's concerning, like what America saw on the debate stage.
I have, and I've tried to be judicious about this. I've not gone and done press conferences about private conversations because, frankly, Kaylee, it's been very alarming to me. Now, some of these exchanges have been reported because other persons knew about our conversations, but I've been concerned about what our adversaries see. We need to make certain tonight one thing is clear. China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, that they understand that the U.S. military is ready to act at any time. And regardless of the turmoil with regard to the president, America is strong. We will defend our interests, and you need not second guess that. But in the meantime, The reason we're talking about the 25th Amendment is because of the fourth clause of the 25th Amendment has never been used. It is when the vice president and a majority of the cabinet members agree that the president is unfit and unable and incapable of continuing his duties. I think that's what we're watching here. Unless the president is reading off a teleprompter, I don't think he's capable of making these big decisions, and that is something that should alarm all of us, and it's something that we need to be talking about. I think people are privately murmuring about this, but I think desperate times call for desperate measures, and we may well be at that moment.
You know, final question, I just have a few moments. The House Judiciary Committee has sued in the district court today to get the Robert Hur tape. Of course, special counsel Robert Hur called Biden a well-meaning elderly man not fit to stand trial. Do you think you get that tape?
We need that tape desperately. That audio tape will confirm what all of us know. The reason they've been hiding it without any valid legal reason is because they didn't want us to see what we all saw on display last Thursday night at that debate. The cat is out of the bag now. We need that. The House needs it to continue our investigation, which is our constitutional responsibility. We're reviewing the decision of the special counsel, Robert Hur, who decided not to charge President Biden on the classified documents case because he was unfit, incapable of standing for trial because he's a feeble old man. I mean, effectively, that's what he said. We need to make sure the audio tape matches the transcript that they gave us. It's a very important responsibility we have. We're not going to let up, and we went to court to force that subpoena and make the Attorney General do his job.
Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, always a pleasure.
Yo, there we have it, guys. House Speaker Mike Johnson said he's not going to let it up, guys. He's going to make sure he holds Merrick Garland's feet to the fire on this, guys. Hold him accountable for all of his actions. You know, it's only one reason why they've been trying to, you know, blatantly cover this up, hiding the evidence, the Robert Hur recordings from all the public. That's because it's going to prove exactly what we've all been, you know, pointing to. All the signs that have been showing this tape, that audio recording will confirm, prove exactly what we've all been saying here. Mike Johnson said he's not letting up on that one, though. He's going to make sure he sees this one through. He says the House needs this one in order to continue their investigation. So that stone won't be left unturned. The Robert Hur interview, the recording, we'll be getting that in the very near future. We're also hearing more talk of the left, of the Biden cabinet invoking that 25th Amendment, guys, where, you know, the VP, the majority of his cabinet have to agree that he can no longer serve, no longer fit to serve as president, guys, and then he will be removed. That is still up in the talk, showing that all that chaos and panic that we've seen ensuing on the left following the debates has not settled down yet. It is not fizzled out. They're still talking, they're still chattering, even if it's in private. They're not trying to let it hit the streets yet. They're still trying to play it cool. There's definitely some talks in the works of, you know, getting this guy replaced, because they're seeing that they're not going to be able to put this guy up once again. They initially thought this was going to be another 2020 where they could Manchurian puppet candidate this guy all the way to the victory, you know, all the way to the finish line once again. But that's not going to work here, guys. He's falling all the way apart. All the parts are missing. But as we can all see, and we all saw last Thursday on the debate stage, that is not the case. There is no possible way that the teleprompter will be able to carry this guy past the finish line. He's going to have to show some serious, some drastic changes, and I just don't think he has it. This is sad, embarrassing for everyone to watch. I mean, we got to think about this on a worldview, the world scale, guys. This isn't just America that's looking in, keying in on how weak this guy, how, you know, unfit this guy is looking. This is the entire world that is looking and like, okay, this may be our chance. But we got House Speaker Mike Johnson, you know, also backing us up there, saying, hey, our military is still the same, more than capable to act whenever. However, no matter who is the head, we still got a strong body, guys. So the strong nature of our defense forces should carry us the way till we get this guy out of that seat. But it seems like it's coming sooner than we thought. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Do we think we'll see Attorney General Merrick Garland turn over the Robert Hur tapes before Donald Trump gets in office later on this year, guys? Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible. You guys share the truth. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Doesn't cost one thing. You guys hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.